great to be with you this Sunday morning, and welcome to our children's program. So we're going to sing some songs together, and we're going to sing a song called What You're Made For. You guys ready? Who makes a leopard spots, makes horses neigh and trots, gives bees their buzz and bears their buzz and ladybugs their dots. Who gives a zebra stripes, big penguins black and white? God does. And if you want to know Him more and find out what you're made for, admit to God that you're a sinner and repent. Believe that Jesus is the Son of God. And confess your faith in Jesus Christ as Savior and Lord. That's what you're made for. Who knows your every thought, what you're all about? Who gives you life and breath and loves you from the inside out? Who always understands and wants to be your friend? God does. And if you want to know Him more and find out what you're made for, admit to God that you're a sinner and repent. And believe that Jesus is the Son of God. And confess your faith in Jesus Christ as Savior and Lord. That's what you're made for. Admit to God that you're a sinner and repent. Believe that Jesus is the Son of God. Confess your faith in Jesus Christ as Savior and Lord. That's what you're made for. That's what you're made for. That's right. We're made to be in a relationship with God. It's so awesome. And God promised, He said, if you believe in me and trust in me, that no matter where you go and what you do, I am going to be with you. And that means a lot to us, especially with this quarantine, when we're stuck at home. We know that God is still with us even when we're stuck at home. Is that true, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, that's so true. All right, let's sing a song that I love. One of my personal favorite songs, Everywhere I Go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
And there's a city that calls me by name. There's a city that calls me by name. Yes, it's out on this wayside, dream about things. There's a city that calls me by name. There's a future that runs through my veins. There's a future that runs through my veins. And there's nothing on earth that can stand in the way. There's a future that runs through my veins. Here we go! And everywhere I go on this road, I know where I go with you. And I won't be afraid, it's my home, come with me. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. And there's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave. Woo! The same spirit I cannot contain. And everywhere I go on this road, I know where I go with you. And I won't be afraid, it's my home, come with me. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. Breath upon these bones. Your fire in my soul. Your kingdom is my home. So I don't walk alone. Everywhere I go on this road, I know where I go with you. And I won't be afraid, this my home, come with me. Where I go with you, yeah. Everywhere I go on this road, I know where I go with you. And I won't be afraid, this my home, come with me. that was so much fun. It's so good for us to sing songs about God to remind us of truth. And now to even help us learn more truth, we're going to be going to the Bible story. Woo!
Hi guys, it's Chanel. Glad you could join me this morning for our story time. This morning we're going to be reading The Little Slave Girl and Naaman. It is from 2 Kings 5. Naaman was a very important man in a very important army of a very important country. So you see, he was very, very, very important. But Naaman was sick. He had leprosy, which was a nasty thing that stops you from feeling anything. Bits of you fall off without you noticing, like bashed fingers and squished toes. It might sound funny, but it wasn't, and Naaman certainly wasn't laughing. There was no cure. It never went away, and it ended up killing you. Naaman needed help. Now there was a little slave girl who worked for Naaman, and she knew someone who could help him. But there was a problem. Naaman was her enemy. Not long before, Naaman had led an army raid on her home in Israel. He had killed her whole family, carried her off to Syria, and made her into a slave. Every night she cried herself to sleep. She had lost everything. Why would she, of all people, want to help Naaman? Didn't she hate him and want to hurt him back? Didn't she want to make him pay for the wrong he'd done? That's what you would expect. But instead of hating him, she loved him. Instead of hurting him back, she forgave him. I want Naaman to get well, she said to her mistress. There is a man in Israel called Elisha who can heal him. I'll go, said Naaman, loading up his wagons and putting on his flashy armor. But I'll go to the palace because that's where someone important like me gets healed. So he hurried off to Israel and went straight to the king. My healing, please, he announced. I can do lots of things, the king replied, but only God can heal. Just then, a message from Elisha arrived. Send Naaman here, it read. So Naaman hurried off to Elisha's house. But Elisha didn't even come out and greet him. He just sent a servant instead. Doesn't Elisha realize who I am? Naaman thought. But what the servant said next made him even crosser. Wash in there, he said. Just wash? Naaman laughed. In that slimy, stinky river? He looked around to see if this was some kind of joke. It wasn't. Any person can wash in a river, he thought. I'm Naaman. I'm important. I should do something important so God will heal me. And he rode off in rage. Of course, you and I both know that's not how God does things. All Naaman needed was nothing. It was the one thing Naaman didn't have. God knew that Naaman was even sicker on the inside than he was on the outside. Naaman was proud. He thought he didn't need God. His heart didn't work properly. It couldn't feel anything. You see, Naaman had leprosy of his heart. God was not only going to heal Naaman's skin, but he was going to heal his pride. Naaman finally agreed to go wash in the river, and instantly his skin became smooth like a baby. Naaman wanted to pay Elisha. God healed you. You can't pay, Elisha said. It's free. And so it was that a very sick man was healed, all because of a little servant girl who forgave him. God knew sin was like leprosy. It stopped his children's hearts from working properly, and in the end, it would kill them. Years later, God was going to send another servant to forgive as she did. To forgive all of God's children and heal the terrible sicknesses in their hearts. Their hearts were broken, but God can mend broken hearts.